So speaking of ranting, we're going to talk about Seth Rogen and the Oscars, and it says maybe people just don't care anymore. To which I say,
imagine that.
Imagine my freaking shock, right? So what I feel like reading a headline about this is like these people, they are literally like NPCs that are getting like updates where it's like maybe the new but what it is they've got managers and they've got producers and all these people who are like gauging the public sphere, and they're like just now realizing that people think they're elitist douche canoes. So they're like, maybe we should pretend to be maybe the man of the people personality type is supposed to come back. The problem is Seth Rogen is not a man of the people. Seth Rogen is very much the definition of like Hollywood, vapid, elitist, putting on an act.
He made a communist, feminist Christmas movie.
Yes. Oh yeah. And the funny thing is, I forgot. Like, I didn't even think about
it was a
Santa
TV show.
Santa Inc.
No, we don't speak of that.
It was that bad.
We don't speak of that.
They are hateful. They despise the common man. They these are the people where it's like when they talk about whenever we review these things, a lot of people are like, these people hate you. These producers hate you. I'm like, no, they don't hate you. They don't care about you. The opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. These people could not care less if you existed or not. But what they see here now is they have to pretend to do so. Once again, they feel that tide is coming. They're going to have to pretend to care about you. And they're hoping that in 5 years, people are like, yeah, I was always a man of the people.
Oh, yeah.
But you weren't.
Dude.
So this article says, it says Seth Rogen on the Oscars. Maybe people just don't care. Maybe the 5 to 10 years of like constantly declining ratings should have told them that like years ago. But it says the actor discussed the Academy Awards during an interview about the Super Bowl commercial he has with Paul Rudd. Now stoners are known for their apathy at times, and sure, he's not known for his decorum at award ceremonies to begin with. Excuse me. But we sense Seth Rogen is not high when he suggests that most people simply just don't care too much about the Oscars. While discussing a commercial he made with Paul Rudd for an event that gets much higher ratings than the Oscars, the Super Bowl, Rogen boldly stated that maybe people just don't care to see a bunch of elite industry people awarding other elites in the industry.
No, you don't say, you stoner. You don't say.
Oh my God. We just did a thing yesterday where we were talking about the Super, like this, they were saying that the Oscars should be more like the Super Bowl, to which I say that's impossible, because the Super Bowl, whether you care about football or not, is still a meritocratic, meaning that they have to actually be good at their job to win.
For now.
They have to actually be good at the best team wins. It's an actual physical sport, whereas this, you're literally just watching a bunch of rich people pat each other on the back.
Dude, the Super Bowl is like 1 year away from being like whoever takes the knee the most.
They were pretty like I don't really care.
And the commercials suck now.
The it's become trailer. It's
all
more about
media
trailers.
sucks.
Yeah,
all media sucks.
Media sucks, but in general, football still gets more support because there's still a large normie audience that loves the team aspect of it.
It's a fun sport.
I understand it. Like, I played sports my whole life. I played baseball and I played hockey. I still feel that inkling. Like, I wear sports hats for teams from my home state of Minnesota. So it's like ingrained in our DNA to care about stuff like that. But those are teams where people have to work together.
My football team's the Bengals, and because my father went to Cincinnati for college, and if you're a Bengals fan, you know you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm from Minnesota. The Vikings are never gonna win.
Yeah, so it's
ever.
like, dang, the Bengals are in the Super Bowl. I was like, ugh, they're just gonna lose on the greatest stage.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So it says, I don't get why... So he keeps going. It says, he goes, I don't get why movie people care so much if other people care what awards we give ourselves, Rogen tells Insider. To me, maybe people just don't care. I don't care who wins the automobile awards. No other industry expects everyone to care about what awards they shower upon themselves. Maybe people just don't care. Maybe they did for a while and they stopped caring, and why should they? So he's speaking a lot of, like, accurate truth.
He's not there yet, though. Like, he's just like, people don't care, but why, Seth? Have you given a thought as to why? It's because you integrate preachy propaganda into everything.
He's on the edge. He's on the edge of getting it. He's like, I think he missed, like, he should have looked harder at the elite part of what he said and just said, you are not the common man. First of all, they don't even give awards to movies they like.
If you think of it, he's laying it on the people.
Yes.
He's like, I guess no one cares about this thing. It's not like, I guess we're terrible. It's like, I guess no one cares.
Yep. Oh, why would they? Why would they care about the automobile awards?
Why would they care about cinema?
Well, kind of, you gotta worry about the automobile awards because
yes,
that kind of saves your life, Seth. But it's okay. We don't like you.
Nope.
You're kind of giving blondes and redheads a bad rep.
Ouch.
I'm just saying, because like there's a lot
Single-handedly.
Yep, just single-handedly, and I hate it that you created something that gave me an aneurysm because I binged it all in one day.
Yeah, she managed to watch the whole thing. I couldn't get through.
What, Santa Inc.?
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that name. I'll burn this whole house down.
It says,
I'll burn it down, and then I'll find Seth Rogen and burn all his clothes.
We're all having quite a day when it comes to like expressing the things we don't like.
Well, also,
I'm really enjoying this.
Also, another thing, you hate him personally.
I hate him personally.
Yeah, you hate him on personal levels.
I hate him more than anyone here.
Exactly.
and this is from the AV Club, which is going to get like an audience. Let's just say we don't probably align with most of the people who are reading the AV Club.
I could tell because like it was all snarky, like descriptions at the beginning. Like when it's something he doesn't like, he's a stoner, loser, dumbass.
Well, that's because he's branded himself that. I like finding articles from places that I don't necessarily always agree with, but don't want it to be like pure. Like I won't read anything.
He's made some bangers. Like Superbat's a banger.
Yeah.
Pineapple Express is a banger.
The interview was funny.
The interview was hilarious. Like same but different. Are you kidding me?
It's same but different. Oh my God, there's a fat kid waving at me.
He's in North Korea. He's like konnichiwa. I was like, ugh.
It says, and while people over the last few years have shown less interest in the Oscars, as seen in the consistent decline in ratings, last year's ceremony was the lowest in the event's history. Last year's Oscars garnered only 9.3 million viewers, which was a 51% drop from the 18.69 million who watched the Academy Awards in 2020.
Every year.
This was during 2020, was like the height of COVID. There should have been a gazillion people watching.
Nobody gives a damn.
They know that celebrities hate you. Let me rephrase that. Celebrities, if they don't hate you, are completely ambivalent to your existence. I would say it's probably more likely that the celebrities actually do dislike you, but the producers don't give a crap about you.
I don't think the celebrities have any opinions.
They have a very strong dislike for middle America.
They're an empty template.
Yeah. To be given updates like an NPC, and like right now maybe they're on their way to being like, maybe we should be more like the people.
My favorite comparison is a monitor with a splitter. Because when you connect a monitor to a splitter, it shows whatever image the other display has. So that's them. It's like, oh, the display on the main television changed? Me too. Yep. Instantly.
And then there's this other article here from Jimmy Kimmel. It says Jimmy Kimmel calls out Oscars for nominating Don't Look Up over Spider-Man for Best Picture. So Don't Look Up was a political satire, and Jimmy Kimmel's like I said, it feels like a turning, like there's a shift in how these. Yeah, no, I'm saying an intentional shift. They're
but
like,
slowly.
What is smart? What do people like? People like Spider-Man No Way Home. It made a lot of money because these award shows have never been about movies that make money.
Well, it's the same thing. Like when did La La Land come out?
2016, I believe.
You remember when like they kept on nominating La La Land?
Never seen it.
That might have been The Color Purple.
Yeah.
It's also like there's still no award for stuntmen.
That's crazy. They're so essential.
They are, and it makes me so upset because they didn't say anything about that female stuntman who basically died on a motorcycle filming Deadpool 2, and nobody said shit. Legit, they said something on Entertainment Tonight. Only one segment, and then after that it disappeared because she's not famous. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and I felt like it was a slap in the face for the family.
The behind the scenes people live very, very modest life. They don't make a lot of money. The people who work on sets, unless you're like a high end cinematographer or the director or part of the creative process, if you're building the sets, you're not making a lot of money.
Stuntman is like a terrifying job.
I wanted to be a stuntman at one point.
They don't give
I bet.
They don't give a damn if you live or die.
No.
Honestly.
I could have been a stuntman for women because I'm shorter. I'd have been a fan.
Oh, Brett. Especially like with your bubble butt. Yeah, he could.
Thank you.
He does have a bubble butt.
Oh my God, you can be
I charge extra for that.
Oh my God, you can be a butt double.
I could do that for Brie Larson. She had a butt double in Captain Marvel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's so fine.
Brie Larson?
I think she's gorgeous.
We gotta bleach her whole head.
Brie Larson is
She's Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's a feminist who hates you. You know that, right?
That's fine.
She definitely hates you.
She's beautiful.
She hates you.
I'm just saying she's beautiful.
No.
Zoe Kravitz is beautiful.
Yeah,
she's beautiful too.
Brie Larson is like
super attractive.
She's like a California 6.5. She's
Really?
she's like a Minnesota 9.5. We'll give her
she's
that.
a 9.
I'm kidding. Don't
Cross the
don't
board.
cancel me for adding a score. It was a
Cancel
joke.
him.
It was a joke. Okay, I'm sure she is plenty fun. She's but I also like when she says stuff like that. Then all I can think about is
I just think of her in this movie like Scott Pilgrim. She was
Yes.
like his ex.
Yeah.
well, that was like okay. Oh man, now I'm gonna get in trouble for calling her old.
She is old. What are you talking about?
I'm out of.
How old is she?
Well,
Here.
she's probably.
I'm old.
She's my age. She's
Hold
30,
on.
She's in her mid 30s.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
You're older than me?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I thought you knew this.
Interesting. I
Yes.
did not know.
So, but look, Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy
And then
Kimmel
to
says that they
answer
should.
your question, sorry, I'm just gonna cut you off. She's actually younger than Brett. She's 32.
She's gorgeous.
Ugh. Ugh. There's way prettier blondes out there.
She does not need to know what a 40-year-old white dude feels about the movie A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him.
We're not 40 yet, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm 40.
Jimmy
Not
Kimmel
yet.
doesn't understand how Spider-Man No Way Home lost out on an Oscar nomination for Best Picture to Don't Look Up. The late-night host used the February 8th episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live to call out the Academy Awards for snubbing Spider-Man No Way Home, which earned rave reviews and has become the highest-grossing film ever made with... What? One of the highest-grossing... has become...
Can I give a hot take on Spider-Man?
They forgot one of the... They forgot the
Yeah.
one.
Take your hot take.
It's a good movie, but like it feels like a made-for-TV movie. Like it was all just positive in the end. It was like, oh, Spider-Man love. I love you. I love you.
Well, the Spider-Man movie.
You mean like the reviews or just the movie?
No, the actual movie.
You mean other than what happened to Aunt May?
I mean, yeah, but like
Well,
everyone always dies in one of those. But like in the end, when like the original Peter Parker, what's his name?
Oh,
Tobey
Tom
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Toby, when he gets stabbed, that means nothing.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like,
yeah.
Why did we even have this?
I pointed this out to Miracle and think I'm like, why is he okay?
Yeah.
They played it as if he was about to die, and then he just kind of limps away.
It was for a joke.
Yeah. I mean,
so-
that's a hallmark of Marvel movies is nothing matters. Like, it's why I have a hard time being invested in them is nothing matters. Like, everyone always ends up okay. But they're like, it's funny that they point this out because Don't Look Up was a political satire. So you'd think that these celebrities would love the fact that a movie like that, because they love movies. All the awards end up going to movies that nobody's ever seen because they're snobby and it's not about how well the movie does or whether the audience likes it. It's about what they perceive as the movie being well made, which is fine. It's their award show, but there's something to be said about something being widely marketable and widely loved, right?
Yeah, well, also Spider-Man, like the new one, talked a lot about mental illness. He was like, "Let me fix you."
I'm so sick of the buzzwords. Like, you can talk about that stuff, but don't you? It's the language that they use. I'm sick
Yeah.
of hearing all the buzzwords and all these things. Like, you can talk about all these topics that would be considered like super social justice, but just change the lingo. You're a writer. You have an infinite amount of words you can use to describe what you're going for. Don't parrot a bunch of stuff that you're going to read on social media or see on mainstream news sites, because it takes people out of what they're watching and puts them back into the real world. So the Reacher did a good job of doing this. They addressed a lot of issues without actually calling them that, which means that the writing was smarter.
Did they say mental illness in the movie? I don't think I.
I don't
saw it
remember.
recently.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think.
Wait,
it
what was the
when
question?
did they talk about mental illness in the movie?
Well, no, like that's what a lot of people got from the movie. It's when they changed the chip for Doc Ock, and then slowly.
That's a stretch.
Well, like that's a lot of the people who are saying on YouTube, like it talks about mental illness.
Oh,
and,
because
like,
he's played as being almost
was kind of.
bipolar.
Yeah.
It was definitely about like converting bad people.
yeah, it was like converting them to be good again or normal. Like they
so
want
that would be about rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, that's a great point. It's like, yeah,
Also, I just want to point out, this is what you think is hot.
she's beautiful.
This is not hot.
She always looks so bored.
She looks gorgeous. I
This
don't
is
know.
not hot. I
She
don't.
always looks bored and very, very snobby.
Miracle just showed me a really hot picture of Brie Larson's like, is
She
this
looks-
hot? I was like, yeah,
He's like, yes, that is exactly what
Yes.
she is.
She looks like she wants to steal half your paycheck.
that's fine.
You want half your paycheck missing?
She can have it. I'll have half of hers.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn, equal
It's
rights.
a partnership.
Yep.
I just want to point this out. It says the Academy changed its rules this year to ensure that there was a fixed number of 10 Best Picture nominations, one of which was not. No, Dune got a Best Picture nomination, but Denis Villeneuve did not get one for Best Director. And Dune was an arguably bad movie. in my opinion, too long, too boring.
Didn't see it.
But it says Spider-Man No Way Home only managed to earn 1 Oscar nomination this year. The superhero tentpole will compete in the visual effects category. It wasn't a high-end movie. It was a popcorn motion picture. So if these industries are going to be the snobby, stuck-up industry that they are, fine, but don't expect these movies to be nominated.
But this Spider-Man generation feels like the most Spider-Man generation. Like, I feel like Tom, whatever his name is,
Tom
Holland.
he's so much like Peter Parker. He's just like a dorky little clumsy kid. But I mean, he's jacked in real life. Like,
yes.
Gets shredded. But like he's got like the persona really well.
Yep. I was never a Spider-Man fan, or at least not a huge. I was a Batman guy.
Same.
I still am. So,
Swear to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still offended that Dane thinks this is hot.
That's fine.
I'm so offended.
So, okay, give me an example of a blonde that's hotter than her.
Taylor Swift.
No.
If you like tall and lanky.
Taylor Swift looks like a classic Barbie
She's
doll.
beautiful, though, does she?
And then
And obviously, I'm like saying this about women that are impossibly hot and out of my league, but
And
I can
then-
still have my opinions.
Margot
Same.
Robbie.
Margot Robbie's a good choice.
No.
Yeah, and then also Emma Stone when she used to be a blonde
No.
for that hot minute.
For my taste, none of those women. I mean,
Okay.
they're all beautiful. but,
Okay,
like,
tell me why she's hot.
I don't know. I find her attractive. I don't know why.
He doesn't have to justify
Yeah, I
himself
don't know.
to
It's
you.
like-
Don't answer her.
She's got a beautiful face. I don't know.
She looks like she just wants to take everything from you. She hates
I don't know
you.
what that means.
Yeah, me neither. I'm this feels like a trap.
So what? She looks like she's like. Is that what you think? Like people who are about to rob you look like? Does she look like an IRS agent? What does an IRS agent look like?
Maybe she might. She's like, I hate men that much that I'm gonna be an IRS agent.
So she's misandrist.
There you go.
Sure.
Well, this one went off topic. So
Sorry,
the point is, celebrities are still elitists that hate you or are indifferent to you.
You know what? I don't even think she's misandrist. I think like they told her to be that for the role, and then
no, like they did an interview.
This
so
predates.
she was so awkward in those Avenger interviews, and I think it's because she was like forcing it. But
Yeah.
in the interviews for like this movie that I was talking about, what's it called? It's Scott Pilgrim.
yeah.
She was super dope. She was like super awesome.
People
Well, that's
change.
when she was younger,
She
but
was
when
younger.
she was older, so she did an interview with Chris Evans, who plays as Captain America. She was like, "Yeah, this franchise wouldn't be a thing without me as Captain Marvel."
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, you know what?
I don't
Suck a
remember
dick.
that could have been taken out of context.
Suck a dick. I don't like her. I don't like her
See,
so much.
Miracle is unlike me. She does not hold back. She has her strong opinions, and she shares them whenever she wants.
I just hate Billie Eilish. You keep on bringing up Billie Eilish, but we have to talk about
She's
her.
relevant. We
She is.
can't help it. I did
Brie
like-
Larson. She can go suck a dick.
Did you see the shirt that Billie Eilish was wearing on that concert? I don't remember
Which
if it's that
one?
one. She's wearing, it says like anime titties, and then it
Nice.
crosses out titties
Oh,
because she's you're not allowed to
Yeah.
she's men are not allowed to like anything anymore.
you know what? I'm gonna protest against her. I'm gonna buy the One Punch Man Saitama hoodie that says "Opais."
So you
Opais means boobies in
You
Japanese.
hate Eilish. You hate
Brie Larson. I hate.
Simone Liu.
Yes. I also hate Taylor Swift with a passion.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate her, but she does look like a classic Barbie doll with no butt. But other than that, I hate a lot of people. Yeah, you do point out.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
But Kanye West is still the GOAT.
You guys can count on me.
You
I
hate
don't-
him?
No, I love him.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, guys. I don't hate anybody. I'm your
Yeah, okay.
I am your
The
friendly.
unifier.
I am
Brett is
here.
more black pilled than anybody here.
I don't know.
I hide it very
I don't
well.
know.
on-
No, you don't. I see it on the worst days.
I don't know if he's the worst.
Hmm.
He's top 3 for sure, but not top 3.
I've been watching a lot of videos where people talk about how you need to just stop being black-pilled, and that kind of resonates with me. Like, what better way to fight it head on than somebody
It's
just being
fun.
like, than somebody saying, "Grow up, don't do that." So,
Grow up a little bit.
thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.